everybody, my name is Joy and welcome back to MUDLARKS. When we left off, we were about to do this test, so I have to fill in this form, I presume. So, yeah, Dr. Reynolds? Dr. Reynolds. Oh, looks like my only option is to take your test. Here's the form you need to fill in. Excellent. Please roll up your sleeve so I can take a blood sample. Okay. This will only take a moment. You will just feel a little prick. Oh, don't be so hard on yourself. Ouch. Now I simply shake your blood in this vial and the color will determine your status. Oh dear, it has turned blue. What does that mean? You have been contaminated by the water. But I haven't even touched the water. We are still learning how this works. It seems the meteorites have traveled downstream and changed the chemical balance of the water. With the tide rising and falling so often, this whole area would have been exposed to the meteor elements. Therefore, it is safe to say this whole area is probably contaminated, and I myself will be too. But these are the risks we take in the endless pursuit of good science, dear boy. But what will happen? Am I going to get sick? Am I gonna die? You aren't quite sure of the exact effects as yet. That is why you must go to quarantine. But my friend has gone missing. I'm afraid your friend will have to wait. But we will finish here in a couple of hours. Please wait around and we will escort you to the quarantine when we are finished. 2 hours? I don't have that amount of time. Even if I am affected with something, isn't 2 hours of further exposure going to make it even worse? Just do as I say. What was your name? Winston. Just do as I say, Winston. This will be over soon and I will take you to the quarantine. Here's your form. This is to confirm you cannot leave to shore without us being with you. This is incredibly frustrating. Well, looks like I am well and truly stuck now. I need to find a way to get out of here. I need to check the pub and the quarantine area. If Vincent isn't there, I will have to try the police again. But how am I going to get out? I can't afford to wait and then be trapped in quarantine for God knows how long. If I could just find a piece of that meteorite. Let's see if you have anything else to say. Thank you for completing the test. Please wait until further instruction. Then we will take you to the quarantine zone. Sorry, I forgot to set my timer there. Alright, so not more out of you. What about you? Oh. Better touch. Who knows what I could catch? You've already caught something. So, is this a piece of meteorite? Judging by the utensils and paraphernalia on the table, he seems to be testing the water for something. So, please talk. Hello there. No. So I'm gonna need to look around the beach to see if I can find something. Preferably a piece of meteorite. Let's talk to you for a bit more. Let's see if you have anything. I see you've completed the test. How can you see that? Yes, I have to stay here for hours now. Is there no way you can help me escape? I'm afraid you're going to have to hold tight. The best I can do is give you this info sheet. Info sheet. Thanks, what is it? Just a bit of light reading to help you bide the time. It's a press release we have created to alert people on the dangers of the recent meteorite shower. Riveting, I'm sure. Let's have a look then. Yeah, let's have a look. To read this on face value, it looks as if we're all going to die. Warning, do not pick up or touch anything resembling this rock. Okay. Do not attempt to touch or pick up. Picking up one of these could be immediately fatal, as this rock is unknown to science. If you see anything resembling this picture, you must immediately call the authorities. There's a picture on one of the meteorites from the shower. Yes, now I know what it looks like. It's surprisingly round and smooth, jet black in color with strange shimmery silver dots. Picking up one of these could be immediately fatal as this rock is unknown to science. Should you see anything resembling this picture, you should immediately call the authorities. Here's the phone number of the authorities as well. So much drama. So I had the phone number. Anything else, Doctor? Please be patient, sir. We will take you to quarantine in a couple of hours. I don't have time for this. I need to get out of here so I can find Vincent sitting at the pub and not floating down the Thames somewhere. I'm just looking for a piece of rock here. It must be somewhere. At least I presume. Lump of coal. Oh, wait a minute. He doesn't know. This might come in handy. Yes, it might, because he doesn't know what it looks like, probably. I'll just break a chunk off. Got a piece. Let's see, anything else? A large chunk of coal is washed up on the shore. So if I can make it round. Let's see, what's this? Metal detector, draw key. What if I can combine this with anything? Let's just try and give this to him, see if that has any effect. Because it is black, it just misses the shiny, shimmery stuff. And I don't know if it's perfectly round. Kind sir, would you be willing to let me pass? That's not going to work. Okay. Thanks for just telling me. But there should be something. I think I gotta do something about it and make it smooth and somehow glittery. Let me think. To water's edge. To water's... I haven't been there yet. To water's edge. That won't do anything. No, but walk there. I'm pretty sure that I could somehow, like, wash this coal or something. Hello, Mr. Duck. How pleasant. Yes, Mr. Duck. There must be something else. What was that? Vial of glitter. Oh god, God knows how long this has been tossing about in the water, but it is the Mudlark's way to grasp these opportunities for free glitter. Laurie might want it. I might want it because I'm gonna glitter this thing up. Looks as good as new, but I think I'm gonna have to smooth it out, so... A shoe. I don't want a dirty old shoe. No, no. Let's see. Themes. Well, I don't know if I have to make it round, but I can use this glitter on this rock. That's not going to work. What do you mean that's not going to work? It's going to work perfectly well. I think I have to smooth it out first. A rock. But what can I do with the rock? A large rock. Fairly indistinguishable. This is the locket he found. These are the two women. That's not going to help me, I think. I still think I need to find a way to smooth out this rock or something. Like to not make it look like a lump of coal. Or maybe I have to show him the thing first. Maybe I have to show him the warning sign first. I mean the god, so he knows what it looks like. Let's see, this one. Doop. That's not going to work. Why not? Ah. Now what? Anything. Brownstone. I checked those stones before, it didn't do anything. This looks a lot like the meteorite in the leaflet. But it's the wrong color, but it's round and smooth. Maybe I can use the coal to color it. I'll take it and see what I can do. Let's do this right in front of the eyes of the scientist. Small piece of wood. Let's see what happens if I smash these together. The coal has been obliterated and I'm left with some coal dust. It stains the hands terribly. Does it stain the rock? Does it stain the rock? The dust won't stick to the rock. It needs something else. Oh, that's not going to work. Okay. So, what about the glitter? Is the glitter sticky? No? Alright then. So, I need to find something sticky. Something... Physical violence is not going to get me anywhere. That's not what I mean. Do I already have something sticky? I have a clay pipe, oyster card, coins drawer. Not really, do I? Maybe I could put the thing in the water? Maybe I can put the rock in the water and then let the coal clump on it. Perhaps? Alright. So apparently what I'm supposed to do is... I'm sorry, I had to look up a walkthrough because I was completely and absolutely stuck. I tried to make the rock wet. But what I'm supposed to do is I'm supposed to make the coal dust wet. I don't see how you do that. I mean, you get the coal powder in your hands. It would float away with the water. I've been left with a glossy, sticky, black tar-like paste. I hope I know what I'm doing. Yes, I know what I'm doing because now I think... Like mush? I don't think this is quite ready yet. It needs something else to tune the mush if it's gonna pass as me. Oh, okay, so add the glitter. This should do the trick. I have glittery mush. It's super sticky. Select. Come on, select it. Select it. Yeah, there you go. And then put it on the large round stone. Fingers crossed this works. So now I got a fake meteorite. A semi-convincing fake meteorite. This will hopefully be my ticket out of here. Alright, let's try and go to the agent again. If I can still remember his accent, probably not. And give him the fake meteorite. I'm not going to show it to these guys, because these guys are not going to be happy about that. Hello, Mr. PC Norman. How do I know his name is PC Norman? Did he introduce himself? I forgot. Excuse me, officer. Be patient, Guff. Just a couple of more hours. Wait, look what I found on the shore. Oh, you pulling my leg, son. You haven't gone and found a bloody meteorite. You, jammy, bastard. I know, isn't it incredible? I just found it sitting on the ground over there. It looks like it just washed up. The policeman looks absolutely green with envy. He can barely contain his rage. It just ain't fair. 60,000 points you will get for that at least. You jammy git. The things I could do with that sort of bread and honey. Why don't you take it? Don't you take the piss, mate. Haven't you gone stark raving chicken oriental, Guff? Really, take it. I don't need the money. Besides, holding this radioactive contaminated space rock any longer may just kill me. Well, me mucka, I can't be having that. No, sir. I can't have another death on my hands. Another? Never mind. Here you go. Bless you. Can't believe it. A tear appears out of the corner of his eye from pure happiness. I hope he doesn't click to the fact that this is a rock covered in coal and glitter. Off to Marabella I am. Forget this policing nonsense. Before I can say anything, he hands me his badge and takes off. I can't believe that actually worked. Me neither. I feel a bit sorry for tricking him like that. But there seemed to be no other way. I don't feel sorry for tricking him like that. He's a corrupt bastard. I have to find Vincent. I will try the pub, I think. There's just one down the street. The quaintly titled Cock Inn. That's where we always go for a tipple. The chance is slim, but he might be there. I should check out that quarantine zone too. Meanwhile, I hope I'm not dying of meteor radiation poisoning or something. Exactly. Let's head to the pub. But what's in this small alcove? Come on, nothing? Just okay, it's literally just an alcove. So we're back to the streets, huh? Let's see if we can find our friend. Oh, it is an actual map. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, I can choose home. There's a little boat going there. No, I haven't been to this. I have been to a part in London. I believe it's called Witchwood or Woodwitch. The Cock Inn. Or Foreshore Entrance. Let's go to the Cock Inn. Let's get cockin'. The Cock Inn. The Cock Inn. There's public houses where Vincent and I always go after our mudlarking sessions to talk about our finds and drink until we are silly. I will check to see if somehow Vincent has come here. It's a long shot, but better than nothing. If he isn't here, our barman friend Nicola might have seen him. But I see some stuff out here. A food bowl. Mr. Samuel's food bowl. Mr. Samuels is the resident cat here at the Cock. I don't want to smell your food bowl. No, thank you. I don't want to steal the menu. Let's see, what's on the menu? It's the menu. Don't hear much, but a pub should be a place for drinking, not eating. True. What's on the sign? It's just some info about the facilities here at the Cock. It's an advertisement for some sort of martial arts or wrestling event. I got the feeling that that cop is going to get back to us. Sometime in the future, but not yet. Hello, sir. No sign of him at the bar. There's a games room downstairs and a few tables through the back beyond the bar. He might be in here. Nicola doesn't seem to be behind the bar. Hello, Mr. Samuels. It's Mr. Samuels, the resident pub cat. He's possibly the least friendly pub cat in all of Britain. His name is Mr. Samuels because a barmaid accidentally put some Smith Samuels beer in his water bowl. Incidentally, this was the only time Mr. Samuels was nice to anyone. Mr. Samuels is an absolute psychopath. I'm not going near him. Agreed. I've seen customers walking out of here literally dripping in blood. All I wanted to do was give him a pat. Let's not do that. Gus Blackwood, who are you? This guy is a pretty famous rock star, lead guitarist of the leading 70s rock band Cloven Hooves. Is that an actual band? They did that song Pork Chop Hurricane, a bit of a classic. Excuse me. Hello? Can I ask you a few questions? Look, mate, I don't do interviews. Mr. Blackwood, it's not about your music. I'm merely being a friendly local. How refreshing. They hound you, they do. The press. It must be a drag. What can I do for you? Ask about Vincent. Have you seen a bearded man around 30 years old with brown hair at any point today in the pub? Well, I haven't noticed everyone who has come in today, but from who I have seen, nobody fits that description. Why? He has gone missing, and I'm worried. He vanished from the Thames foreshore, leaving behind something very valuable to him. Doesn't sound good. I hope it hasn't got anything to do with the meteor shower. Me too. Sorry I can't help you. I don't think he has seen Vincent. No, probably not. Let's ask him about the meteor shower. What do you know about the meteor incident? Not much, just what I've read in the papers. All a big exaggeration, I think. Why do you say that? Well, sure, it's unexplainable that all these people have been dragged into the Thames and indeed tragic by these so-called tidal occurrences. But it all seems over now. But don't you know that the water is now unsafe? They are blocking off the whole Thames. Well, there is a woman in the back room over there, a very drunk woman, who came barging into the pub an hour ago, moaning something about UKASA wasting time and resources on treating people who had come in contact with the water. And you believe I seem to lose my ability to speak. I should end this episode soon. And you believe the ramblings of a drunk woman. If there has been anything that I've learned in all my years on the road with Cloven Hooves, it's that a drunk is speaking from his very soul. The ultimate pureness of thought is arrested and torn from your body and spoken into the air. I just hope my friend is okay. Have you heard any of these tidal occurrences happening in central London? Not to my knowledge. You should try and have a word with that drunk. She seems to know a bit about it. That is, if you can get a word out of her. Well, I'm sure I can just buy her a drink. I will. Thanks for the tip. Talk about the pub? Isn't this a great pub? It's indeed one of my favorites in London. I have often seen Gus Blackwood, lead guitarist of Cloven Hooves, here in the pub. I've always been nervous to talk to him. This guy is super famous. But today is a forced exception to rule, and he seems a pretty down-to-earth chap, surprisingly. But there is one absolute buffoon in this bar that's driving me mad. Is it the cat? Maybe he isn't such a nice guy. Who is that? There's some bloody pillock downstairs playing that bloody piano every second of every minute. It's driving me mad. I thought it sounds quite nice. You try hearing that the same song on repeat for 3 hours. I could see how that might grate. Worst thing is he won't budge. I went out there to play the jukebox and he so much as told me to sling my hook. The cheek of it. He said, "Don't you know who I am?" And I said, "No, mate. Don't you know who I am?" Result, stalemate, and the bastards keep pounding those keys. Oh dear. Who is he? Some plonker who thinks he's Liberace, sorry. Anyway, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my pint. Thanks for your time, Mr. Blackwood. You're welcome. And thank you for the music. Cheers, I seem to have a reputation as some sort of grump. Will you shut up with that bloody piano? But I always appreciate my fans. Bye for now. See ya. Alright, so that was Mr. Blackwood. I will interview the rest of this pup in the next episode. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!